Hi, Saggies, and welcome to your August 2022 read. This read is for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay. Oh, look, you guys came right out. Love it. Thinking about someone it looks like from a distance. I just saw that. Okay. So, I'm using, as always, the Gilded Tarot Royale for the basic. And then to add some flavor to the narrative, I'm using, which is my fave, the Light Sears deck. Okay. And then I just purchased these cards, and I absolutely love them. They're the Karma cards, and I really like them because, and I purchased them and wanted to surprise you all because the Karma cards depict an overall like oracle message, right? And being that we're of the 3D earth plane, are the universal laws of cause and effect really play a huge part in our spiritual journey. Therefore, needing to know how that works and needing to work on ourselves and clear some of our karma is really the ultimate through forgiveness, through compassion, through self-love and healing. We need to orchestrate a true, let's say, unification of self, so that when we leave this plane and this body disintegrates back into Mother Earth, healing, and our highest version of self will be free of karma. Yes, I mean, that's the ultimate, right? So let's try to remember why we're here, and let's see what the messages for for you are of the path that you're on. And when you know that, I should say, the way you know that certain karma has not been released is through the patterns that form in our lives, right? The people, places, and things that continue to, give us the feeling of, oh my gosh, I heard that before. It's the behavior patterns of others and self, where we're like not learning the lesson, and it repeats over and over until we do so. Okay? So, and if you do not clear your karma in this lifetime, you will need to clear it in another lifetime. It just is the cycle, right? Hence why we have so many lifetimes. Okay. Let's see, Saggies. Sun, Moon, Rising, Sag. Oh my God, how beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. First thing I thought was, oh, someone's pregnant, or maybe many of you are thinking about getting pregnant, being pregnant, wanting to be a mother. You will be getting pregnant, and you will be very happy about that. And I have the full moon here, so maybe the next full moon you'll find out, or you start trying. If it's not that, then you are a mom, and very compassionate indeed. Very compassionate. Very peaceful, fertile time, massive fertile time for Saggies, right? You're going through this transformative time where you're finding yourself very abundantly peaceful, abundant in certain things that you're doing. But it's more, for me, I feel it's more of, here's chocolate. Wanted to say hi. More a feeling of just really whatever you're doing right now, be that personal life and or work life, is just, it's like everything's growing. Your business is growing. If you are pregnant, your belly is growing. Your expanding your higher consciousness for sure. Okay? Your money's growing. I mean, it's really beautiful. You may see deer, butterflies. Butterflies depict the transformative time that things are now happening, right? All the planets are aligned. Venus, this could be Venus in Libra and or Taurus. So be mindful of that. And of course, the bunny is fertility, of course, right? So there's a lot of transformative. This is about mom and son, mom and daughter, the love that you have, the compassion that you have, be that, you know, doggies and or whatever other animals that you love, because Mother Earth, this is, you are at the highest echelon of awareness of how the law of attraction defines the universal laws, defines your situation and your growth. You're really in tune with Mother Earth as well. It's absolutely beautiful. Look, child, it is. It could be Saggies, your mom. You're thinking of your mom. This is a mother-son, mother-daughter, doesn't matter. It's about thinking about someone, looking back. Of course, the depiction of the beautiful red cardinals. You know, when we get signs from Mother Earth, they come in numbers, numerology, and or our spirit animals, right? So someone could be seeing the cardinals, the butterflies, the deer, right? And of course, little bunnies, right? All depicting the growth of self-awareness, compassion for children, child, right? Looking back, we look back upon some of you who are not like this could be like someone in college that is looking back at what a beautiful depiction of their mom is, right? And how lovely, you know, you're looking as a mom, and how good of a job that you've done as a mom with your son and or daughter. Spirit saying this is the light that this child has been given through your eyes, right? And through your light of awareness of truth. It's really, oh my gosh. A body of water, you know, you could be walking, hiking with your child, your children, you know, near a body of water, in the mountains, what have you, right? Knowing that if your mother is on the other side, if your child's on the other side, God bless all of you. But I will have to say that if that's the case, your mother and or child is always with you. Always. Like, chocolate's not moving from me. I mean, that's a given. He wants to stay cozied up in my lap. Okay, so look at this. The sun and the moon. All right, so the sun is usually, of course, we have a Leo, Saggies, but we also have the depiction of sun, moon, and stars. Oh my God. Like your whole world is illuminated through the efforts of mother-child unification of love, purity, innocence, beauty. All the planets are aligning for this union to take place. So if your mom and or child is at a distance, there could be a meeting of a child wanting to come to see you, and or you wanting to go see your child. Yeah? I know. Chocolate's just, he has to get right into this reading. And this is the only reading he decided that he would show up. Okay, I'm using, if I didn't mention, I'm using the Gilded Tarot Royale. He's looking. for the general, okay? And at the bottom of this deck, I have Libra here. So you could be dealing with a Libra, or mom is a Libra child, vice versa, Saggies, whoever you're dealing with. Leo, Libra, Taurus, yeah? So we have this beautiful balance of love, of light, of, again, another moon, right? It's a beautiful depiction of just knowing the emphasis of love and happiness and joy that one has in their heart about, oh my gosh, look, I didn't do this for any other sign, about their children. I miss my desk, right? It's a great love between mother and child. It's the balance, the yin and yang. It's one child, it's two, it doesn't matter, it could be three. You're really feeling like this is where I should be, right? This is the epitome of great happiness. I mean, come on, look at deer. Okay, so everything's going to start happening, right? Everything's going to start happening. Leo season is upon us, and also Virgo season, right? So go out into Mother Nature for sure. We have the bunnies, we have ladybugs. We have really beautiful good luck here. And what Saggies you're feeling right now, above all, above your work, above anything and everything that you feel right now, is for your children, is the love, the deepest kind of unconditional love that a child and or a mother and or father feel for their child. And I feel it's mother here playing a really huge part in the bringing up your children, and how wonderfully balanced everything is with children. I don't see it as child support at all. I'm feeling this overwhelming sensation of great love for your child and children. Okay, massive. Okay, so beautiful depiction of love for children, and how we love and we nurture, the nurturing ways of a mother's way is nature's way, right? Everything happens naturally. That's why the feminine holds the baby, the child, in the womb. Okay. 7 of Cups. So it could be that you implanted 7. I think 7 is actually, it's funny because I did IVF and I put in 8. Okay, so in any event, let's get back to your reading here, Saggies. This is about options of, like, how many embryos do we use? Okay, I think 7 is the law. I know in California it's 7. And I was lucky enough to put 8. And I find it very interesting, and I have to tell you that this particular cup is different, right? He's moving. He's moving. Okay, he wasn't cozy there. I think it was really too hot for him. Okay, so I really feel that what you're dealing with here is, that one child that feels different than the others. That's how I feel right here. I feel that there's one child different from the others in terms of, the love that you give. Not saying it's more or less. It's just an individual type of love that a mother gives for their children. Yeah? Okay? And it causes great happiness and stability when a child, now this could be also a child who has grown up to become that individual. They say, how should I put this? individual in the sense of, okay, so your other kids are finance, you know, people, very, very good at math, but this individual is really good at art, liberal arts, right? An individual nonetheless. So that's what I mean. So the focus point on this one child could be it's the focal point is the happiness that this child feels in knowing that they're different, right? All children are individual children, yes, but they're different in the sense that they bring a different type of love into our lives. Each child brings a different flavor, a different fragrance to our hearts, right? And that's what makes the balance of, let's say, the other children that are involved as well. So we're dealing with family big time here, and how we have our heart expands when we think, feel about all of our children, but one in particular that shows a certain way of individuality. Sorry, I've got all these messages coming through while we're doing our reading. So that could be your, oh my God, the sun twice. Oh my God, that's beautiful. All right, so the greatest happiness of all. I mean, come on. The greatest love of all. I cannot express enough. The greatest love of all is the love of children. And that for you this month is being amplified, not just once, but twice. Amplified by meaning expansion of your heart, like major expansion. If you have kids at a distance, you're thinking so strongly here about them and how different and unique they come to the platform in the family dynamic, right? It just lends itself to such beautiful, calm, loving feeling. Oh, sorry. Calm, loving feelings of knowing, right? How so much has yet to be felt, right? It's like when, when kids are growing up, you're thinking also about kids growing up and how they've turned out, right? That's another different type of uniqueness all in itself. It's really beautiful. And it's all about family, kids, and how just beautiful it is to be so gifted, really, and grateful to have your children. The sun, moon, and stars, all aligning also for a family union, togetherness. Look at the moon came out. Oh my gosh. The sun, the moon. Listen, I'm telling you right now, this is all about the real feelings of joy we get in our family, how different we are, and how unique our kids become. Wow. Unique in every way, and how grateful and beautiful it feels to know that, and it is about a mom. It's about the job of a mom. It's about all of the juggling of what a mom does. That's a huge undertaking. And it's specifically, Saggies, talking about mom and raising children and the way and the joy that it brings. You're reflecting upon this, and it's absolutely beautiful how you're reflecting and how everything is aligning. Everything in the month of August will be aligning. Here's July. So July is a month of contemplation and maybe getting your ducks in a row also here. Aside from that, maybe some of you are looking into different locations of change. Yeah. So there's a lot of change, there's a lot of growth, and there's a lot of balancing, right? Like if this happens, then what then? If we choose this, then what will happen? If, our child goes to this college, do we have to move? If our child, it's all about family here, okay? And the uniqueness and beauty of love within a family dynamic. Okay, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, my girl's a Saggy, so I can tell you right now, this is absolutely a beautiful depiction of how different, and here too, right? How different and unique every child comes to the table. You know what I mean? And maybe I said table because it's all about family and eating together, being together, doing things together. All right. The bottom of this deck is the Four of Pentacles, which, well, we are holding back in terms of if you are planning any type of financial situation here, because you do have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So if there's a place where you're looking at a college that a child is going to, paying for a college, paying for a relocation in whatever sense of the word, of that meaning, right, that depicts in your life. It's going to be different for each Saggy here, but it does look like we're definitely saving up for that new one in 1 month. So August and or September, something, coming in, maybe trying to get your ducks all in a row here in order to make a move, buy and or, start thinking of purchasing something where life will become balanced and, so you're really saving. It's a time for saving. And in the next, I'm going to say the next, because you have 3 moons, right? Look. All right. And you have that Ace of Pentacles. So these 3 moons tell me that within the next 3 months, right, there's going to be definite changes going on, right? But we need to make sure that when we when we're making these changes, that we also put in place, right? Put in place everything that happens from July to through to maybe September, October, that everything is for family dynamic, children, comfort of children. It's about the sun, it's about being in a warmer climate per se, also about the joy and happiness that our family provides, yeah? And children transforming, growing up, we don't want to miss a beat. That's what I just heard. We don't want to miss a beat when it comes to the beauty that children provide for us and the love of a mother. And of course, I'm going to say it's not an immediate bodily mother figure. It's also the Blessed Mother here, who is part of the whole. That's important to say. So that's what you're doing in the month, which is absolutely beautiful. It's all about kids. It's all about family. It's all about getting things all ready, being prepared, contemplation, what's best for all. Yeah? It's the uniqueness that each child provides within a family dynamic also, and how that plays out in our lives. And the joy that that brings is really, honestly, one cannot speak with words, that joy that we feel inside. Okay, so we are prepared to sacrifice, right? Some of you are definitely prepared to sacrifice in a way that is going to help and inspire you and or others in the result of what it is that you want to do, right? You want to protection of the family unit, of course. Also yielding different ways that will result in the semblance of through time, right? Something about through time. Time will only tell. How we feel will be your navigational system. The nurturing of the mother will be the navigation system. The depth of emotions and the joy that it brings is going to be a huge way forward. That's your inspiration. And that's what your children also are inspiring to give you. They inspire you to be the best version of yourself. And that's what a good parent does, right? A good parent literally teaches their children what it's like to protect, nurture, the sacrifices that we make for our children. Those are all encompassing, and the threads of those sacrifices and love that we give, the compassion, the unconditional love, all of that is weaved into a family unit, right, of the whole. Okay? So that is what is going to be resulting in making sure that everything's in order, in place, so that by the next 3 months, you're set, you're ready. If you're going somewhere, if your children are going back to college, they're all ready. Everything is in place. Okay? I love this reading. My heart is expanding as I say and speak of this, because I too have a Saggy daughter, and she is going back to college in August. So yeah, I can totally relate to this reading, and I send so much love out there to all of my Saggies that have just exceptional children, but also the exception of the disagreements, the discontent, the arguments, the confrontations, everything that we go through as a mom with our kids. It's all encompassing. It's all threaded and weaved in the upbringing of family, right? Okay. I am wishing you so much love and a great month. I miss you all. And I also want to let you know I'm still doing definite still in readings and doing my biofeedback, Mind, Body, Soul Connect. So if you're interested, please just I'll hook you up. Why did I say that? All right, someone's going to hook you up in some way, shape, or form with whatever you're going to do in terms of this. I think this is what's going to happen. I think you're going to connect with someone that's going to hook you up into a place that you're going to really love, a direction that your children and or you are going through. I would not say that just in general, because don't take it wrong. All right. I send you so much love, and let me know if you need anything at all. Take care and have a great month.